Hi, this is Teacher Giovanni and welcome to Minds Online Tutorial. This video is related to my previous video about age problem. But this time I'm gonna show you the two different ways in how to solve this problem. So the problem is the sum of the ages of Nicole and Christine is 32. In 2 years, Nicole will be 3 times as old as Christine. How old are they now? So the first way is linear equation in one variable, in which we're gonna use only one variable here. So the second way is linear equation in 2 variables, so we're gonna use 2 variables. So now let's start with the first one. So linear equation in one variable. First is we have to identify the 2 different quantities here. So we have the age of Nicole and the age of Christine. So let's go back to the first sentence of the problem. The sum of the ages of Nicole and Christine is 32. You can choose between Nicole and Christine that will be represented by a variable. So n for Nicole, and remember that the sum of their ages is 32. So since we are going to use only one variable here, we can say that the age of Christine is 32 minus n. So that means the difference of 32 and the age of Nicole will be the age of Christine. So let's say, for example, the age of Nicole is 20. So the age of Christine will be 12, because 12 plus 20 is 32. So that's the concept there. Alright, so now let's proceed to the second sentence. In 2 years, Nicole will be 3 times as old as Christine. So the word 2 years meaning 2 years after. Right, so that means we're gonna add 2 to the age of Nicole and to the age of Christine. So n plus 2, and here we have 32 minus n plus 2. So we're gonna simplify that. So 32 plus 2, that is 34 minus n. Alright, so we have here now the 2 expressions, n plus 2 and 34 minus n. So we are now ready to solve for their ages. So we have n plus 2 is equal to, take note of the word 3 times. So that means we're gonna multiply 3 to the age of Christine, which is 34 minus n. So we have 34 minus n. So let's just copy n plus 2 is equal to 3 times 34, that is 102, minus 3 times n, that is 3n. And now we're gonna transpose the terms. So we have here n and negative 3n. We also have 2 and 102. So I'm going to transpose this to the other side, or I'm gonna use the addition property of equality. So for this video, I'm going to use the shortcut. So what I'm gonna do here is to transpose 2 to the other side and transpose negative 3n to the other side. And take note, when transposing terms from one side to the other, the sign of that term will change. I'm gonna copy n, and then I'm gonna transpose negative 3n to the other side. So instead of negative, that would be positive. So n plus 3n is equal to, just copy 102 and transpose 2 to the other side. So that's positive 2. So that will be minus 2. Alright, so n plus 3n is 4n is equal to 102 minus 2, that is 100. And to find the value of n, we have to divide 4n by 4 and 100 by 4 also. So if you divide 4 divided by 4, that is equal to 1. So that is equal to n is equal to 100 divided by 4 is 25. So that is the value of n, or that is the age of Nicole. And now let's gonna find the age of Christine. So we have 32 minus n. Take note that the value of n is equal to 25, so we're gonna replace n by 25. So that is 32 minus 25, and that is equal to 7. So this 7 is the age of Christine. Alright, so we are now done with the first method, which is linear equation in one variable. So let's proceed to the second method, which is linear equation in two variables, in which we have to use two variables here. Alright, so the same process, we have to make a table. The same thing with the first method. So in the second column, we have the age now for Nicole. So let's have N for Nicole and K for Christine. Anyway, you can choose any variables that you want. Alright, and now we have here the second sentence. In 2 years, Nicole will be 3 times as old as Christine. So that means in 2 years, so that is N plus 2, and this will be K plus 2. Take note of the word 3 times. So we're gonna multiply the age of Christine by 3. So if you're going to simplify that, it would be 3K plus 6. Alright, so now we have here two expressions, N plus 2 and 3K plus 6. So this time we have to solve for their age. So we have N plus 2 is equal to 3K plus 6. Alright, so we have to transpose terms. So we're going to transpose 3K to the other side, So it will be N minus 3K. So that's 3K. When you transpose to the other side, it will become negative. So that's why it's minus 3K. It's equal to 6. Then transpose to the other side, that will be minus 2. Alright, so we have here N minus 3K is equal to 4. Now, we have to make also an equation out from the given variables in the second column, which is the age now. So we have N plus K is equal to 32. Why did we add that? Because the sum of their age is equal to 32. So we have here two equations. N minus 3K is equal to 4 and N plus K is equal to 32. So this time, we have this system of linear equation. We use the elimination method or substitution method. And for this case, I'm going to use the elimination method. Alright? So, in the elimination method, you have to eliminate variable. Okay? So you're going to choose if you're going to eliminate N or you're going to eliminate K. So I'm going to choose N. And for us to eliminate the variables, it should be opposite to each other. But take here, N is positive and N is negative. What are we going to do? By simply multiplying the equation by negative 1. So let's say we choose this equation. So we're going to multiply that by negative 1. So if you multiply negative 1 by N, that is negative N. If negative 1 times positive K will be negative K is equal to negative 1 times 32, that is negative 32. Okay, so we have eliminated. So we have N minus 3K is equal to 4. And the other one is negative N minus K is equal to negative 32. Okay, so it's important that the terms with the same variable should be aligned. So N here, K here. Okay, so now we can eliminate N and negative N, because if you got N and negative, that equal to 0. So if you're gonna add, that will cancel. So means here, so we have negative 3K and negative K. So if you're gonna add negative K and negative K, that is negative 4K is equal to 4 plus negative 30, that is negative 28. So if you divide that by negative 4, negative 4, K is also 7. So that's the age of Christine. And now, find out. You can use any equations here. It could be N plus 2 is equal to 3, K plus 6. Or it could be N minus 3 is equal to 4, or N plus K is equal to 32. So let's say I'm going to use N plus K is equal to 32. So the value here, what's the value here? That is 7. So that is N plus 7 is equal to 32. So we can go to the side, so that would be N is equal to 32. Positive 7 will become negative 7. So N is equal to 25. What is the 25? Is the age of Nicole. Alright, so those are two different methods or different ways and how to solve each problem. We have the linear equation in variable and linear equation in two variables. It's up to you which one do you like to follow if you want to solve a problem like this. Once again, this is Teacher Giovanni saying that math is fine. Math is not a difficult subject you're willing to learn. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.